important alchemist. I mean, and Ursa's great against Doom too. It's like I feel like you just like any of these heroes on the liquid side, you jump and they feed to an Ursa, and then in lane Ursa destroys alchemist too. I like this RNG draft a lot.
I also just feel like the fact that they're able to make this shift with the alchemist, yes, it is a counter for sure, and RNG made the absolute correct choice, but also it's not as bad because you can rotate it, you can change things around, you can take them off guard. And I feel like in a match like this, especially against a team like RNG, who's very fast at adapting, but also, you know, plays a little bit more textbook, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, like having some sort of way to take them off their guard is very valuable.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the Night Stalker and the Doom is like the more like weird flex to me here. Like Night Stalker mid, what the hell, you know? Weird, very weird. And the Doom carry, I mean, maybe a little less weird. There was a while people were playing Doom as a carry hero, but the Alk offlane is actually like it is pretty textbook these days.
Oh yeah,
thanks to Seb. Shout outs to Seb.
The battle begins.
All right, well, two of the runes going over to the side of RNG and 2 going over to the side of Liquid. So an even start right off the bat. I'm curious how this Midnight Stalker is going to work.
Doom offlane. So Ana is playing an offlane Doom, like a carry offlane Doom.
And Zai's playing the core, the safe lane.
Is safe lane, offlane, Alk? I don't know what's going on.
All right, throw everything we just said out the window now, apparently, because they're mixing it up a little bit. But you know what? Again, a little bit of chaos. Never a bad thing.
Yeah, I would imagine that Zai's been fiending a lot of Alchemist because it is like one of the most popular offlane heroes currently. It's also like a very edgy one that people are picking, where it lets you do some interesting things in the draft. So
it's funny that you use the phrase edgy, because I think edgy and I think of it being like a little like sassy, a little risky, like, you know, your teammate's not really happy that you're picking it. I don't think of it as being that edgy.
I do.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me? You want to have an offlane Alk in your game? Like most people just want like, pick Centaur, pick you know, Mars. Like
Centaur.
People want these like normie offlaners that just have stuns. Then you're like, Alk has a stun. They're like, dude, no, you're not farming stacks, bro.
I play so much unranked Dota. I guess I'm used to the chaos.
That was cool for Mickey, by the way. He used the silence so that Somnus could not use his spells to get the range creep. Then Mickey walks up, uses his hitbox so Somnus can't right-click it, and then he gets the deny. A cute little play.
Top lane. Zai sitting very low, so it's going to be Chalice who gets the first blood, and Insania is going to have to run here. He's already used that Celestial Hammer, but he's going to be fine for the time being.
Yeah, Death Prophet versus 2 big, beefy boys is definitely something that you enjoy playing against. Spirit Siphon. You don't even need to buy salves. You can just Spirit Siphon off of these tanky heroes.
You see the water runes getting picked up by both these mids. Top lane, though, Chalice, this time around, they have the level 2 on the Dawnbreaker. They're a bit stronger, so they are going to be able to get a revenge kill here in this top lane.
This happens sometimes in Dota. I feel like this happens a lot these days, where you get a kill, and like couriers are so slow and like salves are so bad, people don't really have enough regen. You just die because you wasted a lot of resources going for the kill. Now Kaka might do the same thing. Or Insania, because the supports have just been here chilling.
But I also, yeah, look at this. They pop the mangoes. They're getting ready to do something here. In fact, Insania gives a couple whacks away. I feel like this hero like really starts to unlock, Dawnbreaker rather, once you get that level 2. I think that's when it's more likely you want to make these plays.
Yep, she probably has the strongest level 2 timing in the game right now.
Followed up with the Starbreaker, a little bit off the mark here. So, uh-oh, Insania. He's not looking too healthy here. They need another hit to take him out. Still gonna be able to survive on 12 HP as in comes Zai. He's got the unstable concoction. Just needs to smack Kaka around a little bit, and the hammer coming through from Insania is going to ensure that they get the kill.
I love this concoction build that people are going for. Like, if you look at Acid Spray and Grievel's Greed, the way it scales is like, they're not that great to level up. So 2 points in the unstable concoction, some people are even maxing it. It means that you can not be a useless hero for the first like 10 minutes of the game, which is pretty insane considering like we're so used to Alchemist just being this like useless pile of garbage. More often than not these days, you see Alk lanes getting a lot of kills.
Bit of harassment being placed on Ghost here in the bottom lane, but they do have the Cold Embrace, so he's going to be just fine. In fact, they could turn this back around, perhaps on Boxy or Anna. In fact, they're going to hop forward. Boxy, they're trying to do some body blocking. He turns back around, has the shackles, will heal up. Still going to die here, but will at least be efficient with these spells. And I think, to go back to your point about this Alchemist build now, I think that's why I don't mind seeing it so often being run in this off lane. As there it is. This is looking, oh, good interrupt though. Not going to be able to finish off with the Starbreaker and the Spirit Siphon coming into play. Be able to heal back up again, but they have another concoction here. They're going to have another hammer in a moment. So a couple hits over onto Kaka. Does have that hammer, is gonna go for the play. Starbreaker as well, but just rolls on out. He ticks down with a little bit of that flame damage. But again, we have another concoction up and ready. So they'll toss it on Chalice. He's taking a bath in all of this lovely acid spray, but still just not quite enough to get the kill.
Alk is actually such a strong laner now.
They're going in on him again. Then the hammer, can they turn this around? Yeah, they'll end up getting a kill on Chalice, and now Kaka has to run away.
Insania.insta/Taiga Dota 2 is on a killing spree already. 3-0. This man has all the kills of his game, 100% kill streak, 100% kill contribution. He's huge.
He's having a good time, that's for sure. I like how you went and you did the entire URL there.
It's his name. Somnus has
Weren't you Insania at one point? Didn't you get a birthday cake?
That's right. Nah, I still am Insania. He stole my name.
How about that? The chase on in the bottom lane. Ana trying to dip dive around these trees. And do get the teleport coming out from Boxy. But they've already lost the Doom. So a bit of a aggressive dive coming out from the side of RNG that pays off. Snova trying to just pull these creeps here. Boxy running over, does have boots. He's got the shackles up in a moment, and you can see now that Mickey has made this rotation. He'd like to get this kill, and the Cold Embrace isn't going to be able to save Xnova.
Yeah, that is just free for Mickey. Easy kill. He's got that regen to fully regen up afterwards. That feels good as a mid laner.
This is the Starbreaker. Does manage to buy a bit more time. Do they go for the dive, though? It feels like they want to. Oh, that last hit. It's just enough. Just enough to kill Insania.insta/Taiga Dota 2.
That's right, Moxie. That's right. Mickey's doing quite well in this mid lane for being a melee guy versus a puck. But it is Night Stalker, so that silence is quite effective versus puck. Like, in the game, like, generally Night Stalker is like a puck counter, but usually it's from the off lane, you know, because the lane is not that good. It's supposed to not be that good, but apparently I'm wrong about that.
I think it's been interesting to see the way that Mickey has been playing this. Like you said, you know, putting out the silence that way Somnus can't get that last hit on the range creep, and just kind of thinking outside the box. It's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's min-maxing it for sure, which makes it a lot more viable.
Unstable concoction coming up. They use the silence though, so Insania can't follow up with the Starbreaker. So Zai actually going to just get ticked down here as they ended up using the exorcism as well. Mid lane, a little bit of movement coming out from Boxy, but they have the ward on the side. Somnus will be protected for the time being.
It will be a free D ward later though. Oh, Mickey.
Double damage for Mickey.
That's an easy kill.
Like when a cat falls asleep with his paw open and a mouse just walks. And top lane though, they are going to try to chase after Chalice. He's pretty fast, though. I don't know. Okay, does he go for a dive? Yeah, he's gonna use a little bit of the nuke. Try to go over here into the sides of the trees using that flying vision thanks to Dark Ascension.
Oh, he wants the courier.
Grab the courier instead.
He's an animal killer. He's a bird killer, just like a cat, like a house cat. It's a big problem. Google it.
Oh, and he makes this lovely rotation over onto Somnus with that double damage, with the silence. Look at that efficiency. Look at that flight plan. Bottom lane, though, Boxy does end up getting ganked by 3 heroes. So they are trying to take advantage of the fact that, you know, they have these heroes moving around the map on the side of Liquid. Bit of a consolation prize, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, Ana and Boxy.
They have Doom up.
They're struggling.
He's like, let's go. I'm ready for round 2. We've got Doom online on Ana. Let's just run at them. And that is exactly what they're doing. So turn their attention over to Ana. Mickey jumping onto the back lines. That silence getting dropped around in the AoE. Going to be able to push everyone back here as the puck also makes this rotation. But they're already out in the top lane now. They'll turn their attention over to Chalice. And they have plenty of lockdown, but is regenning up pretty nicely. Boxy, though, following up with those shackles. They'll put out the cold embrace. It's going to buy a bit more time here for Chalice. But they have another unstable concoction up and ready as they'll toss it out. Spirit Siphon doing so much as Mickey just... All right, he was just bottom lane. He's already back here in the top, and they get a kill on Ana while he makes this rotation, but they'll also get themselves a kill on X-Nova. So... God, there is just action everywhere. And now Mickey's already back in the mid lane. Man.
Radiant's top tower is
yeah, Ana's... He's really struggling against this Ursa in this game. I mean, like, which Liquid core would you have lane against the Ursa? You know, it's like there's not really a good one. So I suppose they allow it to be the Doom because at least he can devour and still get some net worth up. But it's gonna come to the point where Ana like just needs to go recover. Ghost is having a very solid game. Once he has that defusal, he can be a lot more active in these engagements. And Chalice surviving for that long will mean that Ghost can show up and do some murdering of his own.
Definitely doing a great job in that lane, and this is something that, you know, you want to see your Ursa snowball. You want to see him become this powerhouse where everyone else on the enemy team, although Sam is going a bit deep here, does see Mickey, but they're already in position. They'll go in with the Exorcism, and Sania following up with the Starbreaker, but the Silence are able to kill Somnus. Boxy is getting just ticked down here by that Spirit Siphon as Insania tries to go in with the Solar Guardian to protect him, but it's just a little bit too late. Chalice just doing a little bit too much damage with the Spirit Siphon and the Exorcism. They really want this tower. Ghost revealing himself, just runs right up here. Starts Fury swiping away, and the mid tower will die. The roll forward over onto Mickey with a nice kick back. This is the power of an Ursa as he gets himself a little snack delivered here in the mid lane.
Kaka's so good. He's so good. That's just like an Earth Spirit player pick off right there. Like, he's just been on 2 of his best heroes in the previous 2 games and absolutely like showing why he's known for playing these heroes. Like, Mickey just was not expecting the roll to come out at that like perfect angle, and it was right at the max range too where he caught him. Super nice play from him.
Again, we don't see a lot of Earth Spirit currently, but when you do have a good Earth Spirit player, when you've got the specialist, it just always looks so good. Man, Somnus has been down here for like a good minute just harassing Ana.
Oh, and, I like this.
Oh, we're going for the Roche. All right, all right.
This is nice.
Double damage, though, here. If Ghost... they don't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Yeah, look at the scan, too. Insania, oh, God, Insania's sitting so low. He's got to be so careful here. All up the shackles again. This is being very, very careful. This is going on as Ana just gets coiled by Somnus, so they do end up losing the Doom, but they will be able to get the Roche. So Mickey picking up the Aegis. It feels like Ana is just the sacrificial lamb. Oh, Kaka, though, look at this. He's like, I would love to get a kill on one of these very low heroes like Boxy. Hello, friend. Get that kill. Unstable concoction. We'll push back Kaka as X-Nova does try to use the Arctic Burn to slow down Mickey, and he did just get this Aegis. He does not want to give it up in this manner, but it looks like he's not going to have much of a choice here. They have the double damage on Ghost. Buyback coming out now. They're going to try to chase after Mickey. They have the Special, the Silence coming down, and Sania jumping in with the Solar Guardians. Going to use the hammer to run away. Boxy is kind of left in no man's land here. Beautiful Winter's Curse now coming out. Chalice already getting just doomed as Zai is just searching to see whatever he can get. Does not have much mana here. This time 9 stick charges though, so eventually the nuke coming out from Mickey will be able to take out Ghost. Chases on over to X-Nova, have the silence of the big AoE. They need a little bit more lockdown though, and they need a little bit more damage because now Chalice has that exorcism back up again, and they'll get a double kill on X-Nova, but now Ana has been left high and dry as they'll get the hold off over onto Somnus, but Foxy, oh man, it hurts. It follows up with a beautiful Starbreaker. They do manage to get Kaka, but they'll lose Foxy in the process. They'll turn around, they get the kill on Somnus, and is Zai gonna make it out? No, he just cannot do it fast enough. What a fight.
Yeah, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead, Moxie. There was a buyback too from Boxy at the start of that fight. Yeah, that was a goofy fight because you know that RNG, like everybody's theory crafted this Shadow Shaman taking Roche thing once the nerf came out. There, like every single pro team thought, oh, you just do it with a tank now, right? Nobody's really done it like that, where they smoke in and do the Roche soloing play with Shaman and another support. So when they see that Roche dies, like RNG knew exactly what happened. They're like, yo, these guys are low. Like you cannot do this with the Serpent Wards now. Oh, Mickey.
Yeah, Kaka, right place, right time. Knew where Mickey was. Has Somnus and X-Nova to back him up. So that is a kill for Somnus.
Yeah, Mickey's just venturing into territory where Liquid has kind of given up in the last few minutes, and so he's standing directly on a ward during the daytime with very little HP. That's an easy kill.
I do have a question here. So they went for this Roche play, right? And it was a little bit unconventional in the way that they did it. Is this a situation though where it's better for them to have taken the Roche and losing the Aegis on Mickey than to allow it to go over to Ghost on this Ursa?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's always a consideration when you're against an Ursa. Like they 100% had that conversation in the game that it's like more important. Like either you go sneak the Roche or Ursa's gonna go sneak the Roche at some point. So it like takes that pressure off of you where you think that they might take Roche from you. 100%. I mean, they probably, if there's no Ursa, they most likely don't smoke for the Roche. Instead, they just like wait until there's like a regular game opportunity and then kill it with Serpent Wards and like out tanking. But against Ursa in particular, like yeah, it feels pretty good to go sneak Roche.
I saw some pinging that they want to get the jump on Ana again. He does have the Doom up. He's got Mana Burn and the Mana Aura, but look at the way they're making their way down. Don't have the vision, though. They know that he's been hanging out here consistently, so if Ana's smart, he stays hidden. He'll be okay. Will Kaka find him, though? Oh, baby. Oh, he goes the wrong way!
I don't think he gets any vision for that either. You can roll off the map and get flying vision.
Oh,
He's going for the Doom.
Ana goes for the Doom, and they have Insania coming in with the heal. So I don't know if they're going to be able to get this kill on Ghost. He's just ticking down too much here as they slow down just enough. A little bit more now. They'll end up losing Ghost. They're going to end up losing Kaka. No, maybe not actually, because they have the rest of the team in position. They'll end up losing Ana instead. And now Insania will be the next one on their hit list. So somehow, after all is said and done, Kaka will survive, thanks to just his teammates being in a good position during all of that. I thought for sure he was dead.
Tower is under attack.
I guess that's probably worth it. It's a carry for I know it's Ana, but it's technically an offlaner in the 5 for the carry. And I feel like Ghost is pretty strong in this game. And his snowball has been pretty hindered. And this was space for Zai to farm up the Radiance, which he now has completed.
Uh-oh. Bye-bye, Boxy. Well, they get the tower at least, using the Serpent Wards. But 3 rotations to the top lane. Ensure Shadow Shaman will not be on the map. And that's a good point that you just made. The fact that, you know, this Alchemist, I feel like a lot of us are like, oh my god, it's Ana, he's back. And he is an incredible player. But in this game, like, he hasn't had the highest of net worth. He already got his Doom off. So it's not like it's sitting around on, like, a cooldown. And Ghost right now, this is the time that he's supposed to be really, you know, starting to escalate.
Yes, it is. Ana's the offlaner. Like, let's just be straight. Yeah. He's literally the offlaner in this game. He's just a Doom, so he's going to build greedy anyway. Like, he goes for the Midas, but BKB Blink, like, these are not... He's not getting some Battle Fury or some crazy carry build. It's just... This is offlane Doom. That's all this is.
Radiant are scanning.
Smoke play coming out from RNG as they make their way towards the bottom area, towards Ana yet again. But, of course, Mickey will break the smoke on Ghost. And you do have Insania poking away over here at Chalice. It's gonna have to just teleport out. They use the exorcism. Ana also knowing, all right, I can just teleport out as well. See you later.
Wow. Kaka flies by, and so actually giving Ana time to TP out there. I was sure he was dead. Chalice popped exorcism.
Yeah, he was fighting Insania.
Oh.
But Insania just realizing, like, all right, I'm silenced. I can't join into the fight, so I'm just going to teleport away. And so I think you're very happy with that because Chalice not going to be able to do too much here as they fall up Solar Guardian because it didn't get used earlier. But Mickey is just getting too much damage taken. So they'll go drop the Winter's Curse over onto Boxy. It looks like Kaka perhaps gone just a bit too far as Ana crouches his way over. They'll be able to get the kill on Kaka. And now Mickey, he buys back. He wants to be a part of this fight. The Doom will get used over onto Chalice. He is the top net worth right now. X-Nova, though, left behind as Zai joining into the fight. Somnus poking away over here, back and forth. But there's only so much that he can do. But Ghost joining again. He's a big, scary bear. The Winter Wyvern will fly back to still have the mid tower open here. And the tier 1 Somnus just dodging away from that unstable concoction. But the jump again over onto Ghost. They're just jumping all over this guy. And again, another heal coming out, but it's not going to be enough because Ana will be able to finish off Ghost. And the chases on Puck is just so very hard to get your hands on when you don't have Doom, when you don't have that AoE silence. In fact, he finds the opening on Zai, pokes away. Ana's just being held into place. So is Mickey. They're leashed up. X-Nova, he did buy back. He can't afford to die here, but it's looking like that's going to be the case as they're still fighting. Mickey somehow still alive after all of this. Boxy waiting patiently. He wanted to get the kill, but Kaka going to be able to follow up, making sure that he can't get the spells up. And now he is the one who's going to be targeted. They even go and drop the Serpent Wards for him. And that, I think, is that the end of the fight? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know. This game is just constant fighting.
Double damage here too. Oh, man.
There's some crazy things that happened in that fight that swung it both ways. Like Zai throwing the stun out.
Yeah, look at the fight recap. Open up that fight recap and look at it. Every spell possible.
Yeah. 2 coils. What? Is that right?
Oh, I'm in mine. I think I clicked mine a little bit faster than the observer did there.
It said 2 coils. The arcane rune coil twice? I mean, that was a long fight.
That was indeed.
Maybe
And Chalice is just feeling himself here. The way he just manned up against Mickey.
Yeah, he knows it's daytime. Night Stalker does not have ult. He will have it soon. Kaya and Sanj at Chalices. He's a big boy. He's a big juicy boy in this game.
I'm gonna try to make the play on Insania. The silence, the slow, the fury swipes, and Chalice will get the kill. Another scan over near the Roche pit. You see that there is some movement there. Bottom lane, again, I just feel like Somnus continues. You know, usually it's the Doom that bullies the Puck, right? Well, this case, it is the Puck that is just bullying Ana as he's forced to use that BKB. That's a fresh BKB there that he had to use to teleport out. In the mid lane, though, they are going to try to make the play over onto Chalice. A little bit of a Winter's Curse will hold Mickey into place. Does have that double damage as Somnus funking away here over at Boxy. So they're not going to have that ability to have the lockdown for this engagement. I'm not sure if they're going to opt to continue doing this. Chalice obviously would love to since he popped the exorcism, but they need to have some way to hold them into place, and they haven't quite managed to land that Dream Coil on anyone just yet. Okay, so with the double damage, they'll jump forward over onto Chalice. They even use the Doom. They want to make sure that this Death Prophet cannot be of any help here. Now Ghost is forced to run away. Ana continuing to chase after him as they end up losing Kaka. And they'll go and drop the Dream Coil. Ghost, oh, they just continue to kite the Ursa, though. He's not able to get the final hits off as Ana eventually does fall, but they'll finally get the kill. And Ana will actually be the one to slay him as the chase is on. Zai has a Blink Dagger. It's hard to get a hand on this Puck, though. Somnus just always a little bit faster than what Liquid can do. But let's see. When's Roche up? In about 8 seconds. This is pretty big for them if they wait around.
And you know Somnus wanted that Rudy. He was gonna maybe blink on it.
Did he not see?
Oh no, not this again.
Oh my god.
Not
oh my god,
this
he's right
again.
in the space.
Every time. It's always with Liquid too. They always get the Roche
It is.
spawning as they walk out of the pit treatment. You know what Sania? We asked him about that one time in DPC and he said he's like, oh, I knew it always happens to us. I was gonna walk in and check afterwards. Not this game. Again, it happened again.
I mean, Beast Coast has this happen to them occasionally. They'll throw the hammer and they'll see.
Okay.
And there's
so
a smoke.
Insania learned from his mistakes. I see. Very good.
He's like, surely it must be up by now. Chalice doesn't have the exorcism. Somnus blinking forward. Go get a couple clicks off. They'll be able to remove Boxy immediately. As you can see, Ghost, he's like, all right, you guys go handle these guys. I'm gonna handle the Roche. And Sania is the next one to fall. And they know that this Roche is up, so I'm curious if they're gonna try to do anything here or if they're just gonna push towers. Because they do not have these supports that are very important. In fact, it looks like Coil Ana. Oh, the dodge away from Somnus and the immediate TP's over towards their side of the jungle. They'll get the kill on Zai. Ana popping that BKB. He has got to get out of here. He's just going to try to slow down a little bit, but Somnus closing the gap. They're just giving off the clicks. This is going to be a dead doom. A beautiful play coming out from the side of RNG to send Ghost into the pit and just let everybody else handle the rest of the map.
That Centaur stomp there at the end of the fight is what Ana wanted to do in the fight, but Somnus was very quick at dodging.
That was super fast fingers.
Yeah. It's hard against a puck that's paying a lot of attention. If you have to wait until the phase shift is on cooldown, which obviously has very high uptime. Chalice, still top net worth. This guy's an absolute beast.
That's why he had to come at me, bruh, during the hype video. Look at this guy.
That's right, he's a Chad. Chadless.
I don't think that works.
Okay, that's right.
It's all right. You took the chance. You tried it.
Come up with something else for him.
I believe in you. See, classic Dota 2 caster. You just start throwing stuff and see if it sticks.
You know what Kings have? They have chalices. That's right.
That's true. Yeah.
They have chalices. Golden chalices.
Mm-hmm. X-Nova getting jumped on by Mickey. Does have a Ghost Scepter. They're going to use the Dark Ascension here because they just want to get something, so. Will be the Wyvern who falls. BKB completed, though, for our boy Chalice. So he is already very fearless. And he's going to probably be even more now so that he doesn't have to worry about that AoE silence. Still has to worry about the Doom. Seems to be that's one of the big targets here for Ana. But top of the net worth.
Illusion.
He's gonna be so hard to kill on Chalice, actually. Like, he's not had the BKB, which is like the #1 item in the game for staying alive in fights. Like, even with the nerfs, everybody's rushing BKB first.
Jump over onto Ghost. They want to get rid of this Aegis, and they will be successful, even dropping the Serpent Wards. Now, Kaka is standing nearby. He's going to roll a little bit too far over, though. They have the Unstable Concoction. They're going to try to follow up with the stumps, with the lockdown, with the hammers, with all of this damage coming out from illusions, even going so far as to use the Doom, because they just want to get him off of this map. So, turn around, they get the stun, and Insania will ensure that he will fall. Now, Kaka was trying to roll away. He's not going to be able to because Ana's here. He got the stomp. You've got Boxy here with all sorts of lockdown, and he's going to finish up on the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, Ghost playing a little too aggressive with the Aegis. Like, you get that item and you feel like, oh, that, you know, what are they gonna do? Kill me? And then they do. And then they do it a second time. I can see why he feels strong. He's Ursa with Enrage, so he's got all the status resistance, but Liquid has so many disables. And you have Night Stalker Silence, which status resistance does nothing against this. Shadow Shaman, his abilities are long.
Somnus poking away at Mickey. They put the Lotus Orb over here. He's got the Silence, but already Chalice has popped that Exorcism, so he's got the spells going that he wants. And is going to... Look at this. Look at the balls on this man. He just teleports right into their base.
He's 3v4, and he's
Good
just...
God!
He's feeling himself. It looks like they're waiting for the ult to end. They might go on him.
Throw out a casual concoction and the Fey Grenade. Look at... He's just literally taking these racks by himself.
They can't fight him if he has the ult up. I think he'll just turn around and kill all of them.
Can't believe that he's just did that. Gets the kill, teleports into the base. Like, he's terrifying.
Yeah, just like that, RNG. That's a momentous turn of events for them. That's yeah, amazing. I mean, like Iraq's, you know, it's only 1K gold lead for them, but Iraq's eventual advantage, and at 28 minutes, it is significant. When it starts getting to like that 50-minute mark, yeah, then sure, like Iraq's doesn't matter that much, but at this point, it is impactful.
Gold and sweet.
All right. Well, man. I love the aggression that we're seeing because Somnus just they left behind a psychic headband. Looks like they find it though. Somnus has just been super aggressive. In fact,
he
gets found in the tree line by Kaka. He's got the Lotus Orb on himself. That Lotus Orb being placed over on the other side too. So that's just dead Insania.
Yeah, that is worth the tip. I like that RNG also, like every time they get a kill, they immediately TP over to the other side of the map because they know that they're going to be split pushing there.
Got the vessel charge. Chalice is here, and man, look how fast he just melts.
Yeah, Anna's no TP, so he
the buy back down to the bottom lane, though. Gonna see Insania joining back in, trying to keep Zai alive and trying to get the kill on Kaka. Will be able to manage it, but Zai, despite the BKB, is going to end up falling to Ghost in his bare claws here. McKay blinking back in, sees himself an X-Nova. He'll clean up on the support. Now the chase is on after Ghost. He's gonna just try to stand there and man-fight it. It's a little bit difficult though because they do have this lockdown like we talked about, but Insania needing to be very careful here because he is just getting sliced away by Ghost. And with the arrival of Chalice, it just makes it so much more difficult for him to stay alive.
There's a lot of split action going on in this game. Multiple fights, multiple lanes. RNG going top because they know that Anna's going to be up there on his own, split pushing. Liquid taking advantage of that, trying to go bot. RNG responding to that play bot because they feel like Liquid is not strong enough to be making that move at the time. Lots of good stuff going on. Chalice, he's going for a Lincoln Sphere. As if he wasn't unkillable enough, they're going to have to pop one of their disables in order to get the Doom on him, which is not even going to last that long because he got the Sange out of the Sange and Kaya, so he's a beefy boy.
Such an impressive Death Prophet performance. For real. They have to be careful. That courier just swings right by Chalice. Like, look at Ghost. Like, I saw it here. Doesn't opt to put anything on it, so. Doesn't end up losing anything aside from the courier, but. Smoke play coming out from the side of RNG. They're hunting. They find the Doom though. Yeah, they will. Look at this. The BKB comes out immediately, but they have to be so careful because he still has the Winter's Curse. So Anna's just trying to make space at this point, realizing I'm dead here. I can't use that BKB. I'm just fish food.
Yeah, Anna's been struggling for the last little while.
Yeah.
Somehow he gave away 800 gold for that death.
Really?
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. That seems like a lot. X-Nova's pausing. He's like, wait a minute. There's something wrong in this game. Kale, okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Like how Mickey also joining in on it.
Surely
it's been kind of a wild game, though. If we look at the graph here, we've had a couple dips and dives after that Rax being taken, though. It has just gone up super in favor of RNG. But it's like they're gonna wait and see if the lag goes away.
That admin looks like Purge.
Oh my god, he does a little bit. The profile, right? It's the hair in the profile.
Yeah, yo, admin, get him to go back on camera. Can somebody tell him? 360.
I don't think so.
That's not good.
I don't think they're gonna listen to us.
That's not.
We've seen a lot of doppelgangers recently, right? Because there was the miracle lookalike. We've got a pseudo purge lookalike.
Did you know? On the other side of the planet, there's a 100% chance that there's another person.
Another person?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah, what do you think I was going to say?
I don't know. I thought you were going to have something else there, but
no.
It's funny because we have like we found a lot of pictures of people that look very similar to Kevin, actually. I know Slacks has one. I found one where he's like a punk rock version. Looks so much like him. I did a double take. I was like, what the?
I wanted to do a content where you sit down with somebody and then go through like random photos on the internet. You could even use AI generation with that. Speaking of Calais, the DALL-E Mini, that people are using to generate AI, and look at photos and then say who they look like from the Dota 2 scene. You know, you got a French-looking guy, and then you're just like, oh, that's, you know, Seb, because Seb is also French. But then I realized that could very quickly get quite offensive.
Yes,
and
that
so
could definitely get offensive.
there would be some serious issues with that.
I'm glad nobody greenlit that.
No, I ran it by Valve, and they were not impressed. They told me to exit their office immediately, and they don't know how I got in here. It's midnight, and we're closed, and I'm the janitor. And why are you talking to me?
And then you crawled up through the air vents backward.
Yes, exactly. Like the Grudge Girl. That's how I'm imagining that.
Yeah, I can definitely imagine you with your hair like all in your face and just like creeping through the air vents at Valve. I'm sure that's gonna give someone at Valve a nightmare now, thinking about that every time they hear a creak late at night.
Do they have an office?
Yeah,
I don't even know if they have an office, because I just can't imagine
Of course they have
Valve.
an office.
I can't imagine Valve being in a big, boring, you know, building with windows and all this garbage.
I think they have wheelie desks, from what I heard. I think Casey's got a wheelie desk.
Oh, that's not cool enough for Valve. That's not cool enough.
What would be cooler for Valve with the desk?
I don't know. Slides and like, I don't know, like a food truck sort of office. Like you just move, like you move the whole office.
The whole office. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what if your office is just made of people who have desks, and then you just wheel your desks?
I thought you were gonna say an office made of people, which like the furniture. And I know a guy that did that. Actually, they made a movie about him.
No,
they made
it's so terrifying.
Have you heard of Norman Bates?
Oh God.
No. That's a good movie.
Good Lord.
It's a great movie. There's a series as well, actually, about Norman Bates called Bates Motel. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty good. People hate it.
I know you're into more of like the horror thriller genre than I am, though.
That's right. Because my girlfriend refuses to watch it, and when she's at work, I got nothing better to do. You know.
I like wholesome anime, like Little Witch Academia.
Okay. A lot of Dota players are into.
That's not
anime.
necessarily the wholesome anime that they're into, though.
Yeah. Oh, Zany gave a bit of a glance at the camera.
He is like a ham for the camera.
You know, I was with him. I got Korean barbecue with him actually a couple of weeks ago.
I'm so jealous. Why didn't I get Korean barbecue with you guys?
I think it was like the day after you left. Actually.
It always is. It literally, like every time that I'm there, the day after I leave, you guys go out and get Korean barbecue without me.
And Insani, I told him, I said straight to his face, I say, you know what? If I was born with your genes, looking like that, big sexy guy genes, he's Swedish, you know, Swedish. If you're Swedish, automatically you got a +10 to charisma score in life, and Dota genes, got this smart guy brain. Like he wears glasses, so he's smart. Obviously, all smart people wear glasses. You know, I'd probably be at least 8K MMR. That's what I said to him.
Well, you know, if you want to wear those glasses, just start staring into the sun, and then you too will also have glasses.
He told me something really nice. Actually, it was one of the highest compliments I've ever received from somebody. I was doing some stupid stuff. He said, "You're the spice to my life, Jenkins," and I was truly humbled by that.
You're the little ghost pepper in his life. You're a spicy boy. A little bit of a cheeky play in the top lane here. Yeah, we are back into the game.
Okay, I see.
We have the shard picked up now for the Shadow Shaman, so he made a little hop over onto Ghost, and then immediately was like, nope, I'm out. He had the Shadow Amulet, so yeah, just a poke. Story time's over, Jenkins. Back to the game.
Yeah, back to. I couldn't tell if this was a replay or not. There's been a lot of split push action and TPing out going on with this whole game, so more of that.
A long respawn time for Roche. It's about 50 seconds until it's going to be back, and RNG is playing around the pit because they do feel very much like they want this win condition before they take another full-on engagement against Liquid.
Yeah, that's fair. It protects against the Doom in particular. I think that's really important to get that on Ghost. I don't think Chalice needs it. Chalice has already got so many items to protect him in the fights. I feel like if he's going to die and then respawn, like, the game's already going to be rough for them, so get that for Ghost. and feel good about him running into the fights like a madman. Dude,
You say
Chalice.
that, but I feel like Chalice is the madman.
He is. He's going for a Lotus Orb. This is the most, like, he's going to be so hard to kill. All of his items, barring the Spirit Vessel, are, like, just tank items. Like, and it's good. I mean, there's a bunch of targeted spells on the enemy side, and also, you know, armor and status resist is really good in this game, too. It feels like an excellent build from him.
All right. Roche is up, and we got a refresher shard on this bad boy. Double the fun, double the exorcism, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's a Chalice item right there, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Double the BKB, like, you can't kill him already.
Double Lotus, Moxie.
Hell yeah. There it is. There's the shard over on Chalice as expected.
Cool.
They're about to bring the pain. Yeah, look at this. They ping out. They're like, Anna's up here. We should go mess with them. And Anna's like, nope. Already just teleports out immediately.
He's got a Shiva's Guard on Anna now. So he's going to be a little bit more tanky.
Help.
Yeah.
Not sure how much, but it helps a little bit.
The vision element to the Shiva's Guard, too, I think is very underrated. Like catching a puck who's, you know, blinking through trees, and it feels nice. I mean, there's like a bunch of heroes in this game that can be hiding in trees. Like the Wyvern can fly over them, Earth Spirit Roll, Ursa Leap, Puck, all of Puck's abilities basically, and the Blink Dagger. So the vision element is really good.
That's a good point. Liquid, though, taking up the residency in the bottom Radiant jungle right now. Boxy using that Shadow Amulet just to get into a good position. And you can see the way that RNG is just beelining now towards this bottom area. They're going to run into Mickey, who immediately blinks away. You can see Boxy just like, nope. The roll forward from Kaka. They're going to have to use the Dark Ascension to pull Mickey out. And they're using him as a little bit of a bait here, because they do have Zai in the position, and Boxy just gets sliced into pieces. The Lotus Orb does end up wearing off, though, so they'll be able to get a kill over on Kaka, but they'll end up losing Insania on the back lines. Now they're going to try to chase after this Alchemist. They'll use the Winter's Curse. The Zai is not going anywhere, as they'll use the first Exorcism, and they'll be able to get that kill. Okay. Oh, he cancels out the TP, but just a little consolation prize at the bottom of the cereal box here.
Yeah,
Ghost.
I'm not sure how much it matters.
He is alone, and there is no Winter's Curse, but I'm not sure if Liquid feels confident with just the two of them to make this hop. Because again, it does have that Aegis.
You can tell they're talking about it, though, because they know that they have no Alk for 50 seconds, and this is going to be a Rax push. So if they could have taken the Aegis right before, maybe it makes it so this Rax push does not happen.
We've got a second Exorcism online now for the Death Prophet, so they got to figure this out.
And he's just standing right by the tower, which like legit triples the damage Exorcism does.
Pop Lincolns, they get the Doom off over onto Chalice. They're gonna probably end up losing Ana though, so the really nice shackles coming out from Boxy will buy enough time to keep Ana alive. So gonna try to get as many spells out as he can, but they do get a bash off. So Ana will be the first one to fall in this engagement as Mickey's trying to put out that silence. He's trying to burst down people, but they have the BKBs and they just can't seem to run away fast enough. The Solar Guardian coming out from Insania will keep Mickey alive just a little bit longer, but not nearly enough, as now Insania is forced to use the hammer, try to run away, but they're just surrounded by all sides. They just slice through Boxy. Kaka, he's taking a lot of this fountain damage. Ghost, though, all right, they finally managed to go get the Aegis. Is going to be coming right back up again. Look at Chalice. Look at this man. He just walks right in. Kaka with the Ghost Scepter. They're just playing with them now, as Zai is going to get held into place with that Winter's Curse. He's right on the cusp here. Ghost does have to be careful, though. They do have that unstable concoction. Going for quite the dive here as Kaka again. All right, Kaka. That was maybe a little bit too ridiculous. Somnus now is going to just have to use that orb to run away, but the damage is done on the top level. They've got themselves the racks, they got the tower, and now they'll turn their attention over to these tier 4s. No Exorcism available, but there is only one hero alive at this time, and it's Zai, and he cannot go toe-to-toe with all of these heroes.
Come on, buddy, 1v5. You can do it. He can't.
I mean, Doom's up in a moment, but I'm still not convinced. Insania's gonna be up. They end up boarding up the creeps. All right, Ana's here. This is an open throw. Jump forward again, coming out from Somnus. Ana with the, oh my god, look at this damage. They're gonna try to keep Sana alive a little bit longer. In comes Insania. They want the kill over on the puck, and they do finally manage to find it. Starberg coming through, and they have the BKB. They're chasing Zai around. They need to take down Ghost, as the unstable concoction does manage to connect. Ana hiding in the tree line will blink forward. They go, they drop the wards, and they're gonna put the pressure over onto Ghost. But while this is going on, their Ancient is being attacked, so they do finally kill the Ursa. They've got to get themselves something more, though, here, as X-Nova does have that Shadow Amulet waiting right over on the side. Chalice will be able to get out, and now we've got two supports just kind of chilling together because they didn't have the dust just yet, but there it is. This game's weird.
Okay, all right, nice little throne turnaround. Good patience there, waiting for some heroes to respawn before heading in. It's, you know, they're not gonna be able to run down mid and really get much from it. The Ancient is still under attack, apparently, from what I'm hearing. Yeah, I mean, if they can kill one of these heroes without buyback, there's always a potential of just running down mid and throning without, you know, the net worth lead doesn't really matter. Going past 40 minutes into the game, like slowly but surely, the net worth lead just the value of it dissipates because you could just run down mid and throne at any moment.
I feel like they need to take one more really good fight here before they can kind of really push the envelope. Boxy, though, blinking forward, drops a ward. They've got Mickey nearby.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I'm sure they'd love to force some buybacks, but I'm not sure if that's possible at this time for Liquid. Side, though, split pushing in the bottom lane. Does have Somnus teleporting down. The silence pops the Lincolns. Will end up using the BKB as Zai does have his ultimate up, so he's gonna try to stand there and fight. It's looking a little scary though right now because, all right, there it is. There's gonna be the follow from Insania. Mickey with the Dark Ascension, giving a little bit of that vision, giving some of that view. Wants to get rid of Somnus over here, but it's a Winter's Curse that'll buy a little bit more time. Goes jumping forward here, does have that Abyssal Blade, so he's gonna be able to remove Insania, but they'll turn it right back around again. They use the Doom over onto Somnus. No puck now for 100 seconds, but they still have to be careful because Ghost is just running around in circles with Chalice, who has that exorcism up. Mickey's finding this opening on the back line, wants to get rid of X-Nova, is going to have to blink away though. It's looking a little bit scary here as Boxy sits very low. The stone will connect. BKB is getting popped on Ana and Ghost. They're just chasing after each other, and they've got the roll, they've got the bash. This is looking like a dead Ana. He's down for 90, does have buyback. They'll pop that Lincolns again. Mickey forced to TP, and the line is drawn right down mid. They say, all right, fellas, we gotta go. Teleport, here it is. Chalice, he does not have the exorcism,
of course,
at the very least, but yeah.
Of course, he TV's right in front of the enemy base.
It's go time. It's go time.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jenkins. They held once. I don't know if they can hold a second time here.
Zai is smoked up, so they're looking for something. It looks like Ana is maybe gonna buy back. I don't think they can wait for the 20 seconds for these
Hit the
supports.
jump forward, they find Kaka, they get the silence off, and again, another good heal. Holding him into place, they'll turn back around over onto Ghost. Try to get as much damage as possible, but this Ursa, he's too powerful as Kaka is still alive, and they're just focusing on different targets right now. That Lincoln's gonna get popped, they'll end up losing Ana. No Ana available, he just fought back. Mickey forced to blink away. Zai is just left here by himself, does have the BKB, and he's gonna try to run for the hills if possible. Turning back around, Solar Guardian coming in hot though, should be able to heal him right back up again. Not going to be able to probably do that much to Chalice. Now Insania forced to use the hammer to go back over onto the high ground. Chalice still looking here, still feeling very aggressive. Goes for the refresher play, uses the exorcism and says, I want this victory. I want this Ancient. We are not losing this 0-2. We're at least going to split this. Zai again was looking for the opening, gets silenced up, has the Lotus placed on him, but there's just so much damage. He is dead for 100 seconds. This is looking like the end here for Liquid. They put up one hell of a fight, but I don't know how you kill Chalice. I don't know how you get him off of these buildings, as they do get the kill on Boxy. A Dream Coil's gonna get used on the back line, but these Ghosts, they are slicing through the Ancient. Mickey trying everything he can. He is gonna die, and they chase after Insania now too. The GG gets called. RNG, they will not get taken out 0-2. They will split this series with Team Liquid.
Yep, as usual. they won the series. If we get an interview with them, which I'm hopeful that we will, I am definitely going to ask about that. Why is that